tried 100 plus strategies. I say these things on Twitter and people just think I'm trying to chase clout. I was in the debt. I've wasted a lot of money and I needed to get myself out of the debt. And I was using one strategy for 3 days. I'm going to change it. Another strategy for 3 days. I'm going to change it. I just kept messing myself up. The things I did to get profitable were very, very simple. And the hard life I lived before I knew those things were excruciatingly hard. That's why I keep telling you, when you know I have the right direction, everything changes. You have spent days, weeks, months on YouTube looking for what will work for you, and you clicked this video out of frustration. I get it. I suffered worse in my lifetime and I have done over 100 strategies and dumped. The strategy that's going to work for you long term doesn't exist on YouTube. And if you think it's because you have not watched enough, then you can go search more and see. This is the most honest video I've ever done on social media, and I deeply feel for traders that go from channel to channel, deeply frustrated, lost all their money, just trying to look for what will work for them long term. And at the same time, seeing lots of other traders like me making back-to-back withdrawals, payouts, and catching moves, and you are just not able to do that consistently. It's just so sad, and I feel your pain. So I'd love to ask you a question. What do the pro traders do? The ICT 2022 model, or the unicorn model, or silver bullet? What do you think they do? The traders you see on Robin's Cup leaderboard, the traders you see in the leaderboard of these prop firms, people like me, what do you think we all use? Or maybe Wyckoff or support and resistance? Now I'm gonna shock you. The most profitable and successful traders of all times use strategies that are not on the internet. That's just the truth. They use what nobody knows about, literally, and they aren't teaching it to the public because they can't even teach it, because it has already become one with them. It's just like trying to teach somebody how to walk. How do you teach somebody how to walk? It's just what you do, and that's just how the strategy is to them. They have customized the strategy to suit with their belief system, their anxiety levels, their aggressive nature, everything about them. They have been able to coin it to fit their best time of the day, their best schedule of the day, to suit the fact that they have maybe other businesses or anything. It's fully customized. I'm not speaking bad about all the content creators on YouTube and people that teach strategies on YouTube, because I do. I'm not trying to speak down on it. I just need you to know that you learn the basic concepts on YouTube, but what is going to work for you, you're going to find it in a different way, and that's why you're watching this video. What's going to work for you consistently and going to make you the millions you dream of, get you the dream car, get you the dream payouts, you're going to get it in a different way, and it's not on YouTube. Like I said, is for basic learning, and if you take any strategy you see on YouTube and try to trade it, it will work, but will not be able to give you that profitability. You're just gonna knock yourself out to failure consistently if you keep doing this. Every rich trader understood these three things before they became profitable. So number one is no holy grail on YouTube. Now, I don't care how anybody wants to paint that video to be. I don't care how they tell you it's the best video, you're gonna get funded with this, you get funded with that. Listen, most of these people on YouTube have their paid groups. So what are they teaching their paid groups, and what are you learning on YouTube? That is something I keep telling people. Do you think they're gonna cheat people in their paid mentorship to give you everything, or do you think they're gonna teach you the strategy that is consistently making them millions? You think they're just gonna give it to you on just a YouTube video? Now, when you hear me talk about strategy, now your mind is going to technicals alone. When soldiers are planning to go for war, everything that it takes to beat the enemy, the plan, the mapping, everything is all categorized as strategies, as long as it is involved to carry the mission out. That's the same thing with trading. When you hear me say strategy, I'm not just talking about technicals, drawing lines on the chart. There are the mental strategies involved, there are the risk management strategies involved, and still the technical strategies involved. The same way they are risking for a prop firm funded account is not the same way they are risking for a challenger. It's not the same way they are risking for a live capital. It's not the same way they are risking when they trade for investors. They have different strategies, different approaches. They have how they trade their multiple accounts, whether simultaneously or not. They have many things you don't know, and they just can't teach it on YouTube for two reasons. The first reason is they'll be cheating their paid groups, and the second reason is you will not watch those videos because it's going to look extra boring. And we are on YouTube or social media for the sole aim of getting views, and whatever topic is not going to give views, nobody's going to teach it. And one more factor as to why you might not get anything that is going to truly work for you on YouTube, one more factor is because a lot of traders are not profitable. The profitable ones just don't know how to compile everything that makes them profitable in a 7 hours videos and post. You're not going to watch it. And then the unprofitable traders, all they have to do is watch videos of other traders and repurpose this content and give it to you on YouTube. There is no holy grail on YouTube. There are only concepts that work, and in this video you will learn how to make those concepts work for you by some certain steps I'm gonna give you. That's the only way out. Number 2, do you understand that every strategy have bad performing times? Now, no matter how profitable your strategy is, no matter what the strategy has done for you, listen, there'll be times you have losing streaks. There'll be times when it's not going to perform the best. So when they face these times, they know when these particular times are coming, and they stay out of the market or the videos at risk. They don't expect too much, but an inexperienced trader like you will experience these times and then will go into a tilt. Now, there are two kinds of losses. There are losses caused by the strategy because it's not perfect, and there are losses caused by you. Disciplined traders only lose when the imperfect strategy gives a loss, which is going to be once in a while. You who is not profitable, you have the whole two losses combined. You have losses from strategy and also losses from human errors, which is going to sum up all together to be more than any wins you're going to make. And that's the difference between you and a successful traders. So strategies cannot just work every single day. And when these things happen to you, like when your habits and the strategy imperfection kicks in, what comes into your head? Let's go to YouTube and get another video and learn another strategy. And then you are in this cycle many years and many years and many years. And this is exactly why I want to break that cycle for you if you listen to all I am saying. Number 3, the best strategies are built with time and experience. And now this is the basis of the whole point of this video. So let's assume you learn the 2022 model on YouTube, and then you go right in your chart and start applying it. And what happens is you're gonna lose money. You're gonna feel hurt. Now, the emotions of losing money is gonna cloud your thinking, and instead of trying to figure out why you took the loss, what happens is you're thinking of how to increase your position size on the next trade so that you can make back the money. You are money oriented, and guess what? You're gonna lose that challenge. You're gonna lose that funded account. You're gonna blow that personal capital, and that's why you always come back on YouTube to watch the new shiny object, the new rebranded name. If you continue like this, you'll completely be screwed up in this industry. Every successful trader have spent years refining what seemed to suit them a little at first. So there are many concepts on YouTube, many strategies available on the internet, many strategies, many PDFs. Now your duty is to choose one that you can understand fast. And when you choose it, you're choosing it from a reputable mentor or wherever, but then you can understand it fast. That is the main idea. And what happens is, because you can understand it fast, the next step is to put in the energy, the time to make that strategy yours. That is the main thing, and this is what many traders don't do. So that process of making that strategy yours, it involves excruciating pain, multiple failures, multiple blown account, but in the right direction. I did a video that talked about how I was able to do 15 payouts in 2024. Say something that there could be two traders that are struggling. One is going to struggle and get profitable in less than a year, and the other is going to struggle and end up 15 years non-profitable and is going to quit. The difference is that the trader that got profitable fast was struggling in the right direction. That's the difference. And the other trader that was struggling was struggling in the wrong direction. Now, if you are trekking in a desert and you have a specific direction, the journey is going to be easier and you're going to be more energetic because you know where you're going to. But when you're trekking in a desert and you don't know where you're going to, like everything is void and vague, you're just trekking, what happens is you burn out, you want to quit, and you spend more years on the road because you don't know where you're going to. And this is the same thing here. Now you are trying to put in the time and effort to make a certain strategy match with your personality. You go through the same pain another trader that is jumping from strategy to strategy will go through, but that trader will never make it, but you will make it in few months or maybe a year. And this is exactly the only struggle you should be involved with, nothing else, because you don't want to waste your time. You want to do what is right and you want to make the money. Before I got profitable, I left everything I was doing. I abandoned it. I took bold steps. These were the 5 bold steps I took. Number 1, I sought help. Listen, the journey is extremely difficult. You can't go through it on your own. I'm telling you, you need help. I sought help, and before I sought help, I had to pack everything I have been doing over the years. It was painful, but I had to throw it away because change is painful. I had to accept it that I am not where I want to be. I can't keep lying to myself that I am trying to get profitable. Let me meet somebody that has been there, because all he has to tell me is how he got there, because he has gotten there, and I'm going to do every damn thing he tells me, and I'm going to get there. That's the simplest and smartest thing you can do in every sphere of life. I'm telling you, in any business, in any skill, if you can lay hold of somebody that has gone through the mess and has finally gotten it right, and then do everything he tells you, provided he's willing to tell you the truth. So I sought help, and I was able to pour my heart to this mentor. I told him everything I've been going through. I told him my struggles. I did not lie. I did not tell him I've been making money. Nah, I told him every damn thing that I'm struggling with, and he first of all taught me market structure. I'm like, oh, market structure, I know it. And when I decided to watch the material he gave to me that worked for him, then I realized I have always read market structure wrongly. And this is the truth. There are many things you've been doing wrongly. There are many things you don't know. You only know when you've been able to seek help. Number 2, I followed him sheepishly. Because why not? I followed him like my life depended on him. Everything he taught me, from market structure to entries to psychology, how to journal, the software to use to journal, and every of these things, I learned it sheepishly. I decided not to add any human intuition or add any YouTube video idea. If I don't understand that video or that material he gave to me, I'll just watch it more times. No alternative, nothing else to check on, just that one thing. Number 3, I studied more than ever. Listen, a mentor cannot do everything for you. You have yourself to blame if you have a mentor and you still end up broke, unprofitable. He can't just fix everything in your head. He's going to give you what worked for him. Now, it's your work to fix that into your brain. And you need hours of study. You need hours of work to make this possible, or else you're just going to end up unprofitable like everybody else. 4, I submitted to time and mistake. I think this is the most important in my journey. It's really hard to know that you could be doing rubbish, and then you accept it that, okay, if I do rubbish, okay, it's fine. I will just learn from my mistake and ask questions when the whole trading day is done. So when I'm taking those trades, I know I might do something wrong and I'm fine with it. The issue with many traders is perfection. You're learning something new, and then you're trying so hard not to make mistakes. You're trying so hard not to lose. And when you lose that day, you are ashamed to tell your mentor that you lost, because you're always focused on performance. You only want to perform. You have ego problem. You don't want to be humble and follow process. You want to be a high performer at all times. It's impossible to win at basketball just because you have the talent. You need to fail multiple times. You need to have multiple losing games to finally get it right. That is in every sphere of life. So the time I had to submit to, I told myself, okay, this is going to take me 5 years. I'm going to treat this like a college degree. Every other years I've spent doing rubbish is all washed. I'm going to do like I just got into college, and I'm going to be out in the next 5 years. So there's a lot of time. And when it comes to mistakes, I'm ready to make them. But then I am journaling the mistakes. I make the mistakes. I ask my mentor, what have I done wrong today? I can't find it. He tells me. I journal what I used to think before I took the trade, and I journal the new knowledge and the new lesson I have learned. and I read the journals every day and every week so that I can improve and not do the same things. I create rules for myself to not do this anymore because it's bad, and I read these rules every day before I trade. This is exactly what it takes to win at this game. I guess you have not done that yet. I finally found my edge, and when I tell you I finally found my edge, listen, it was a hell. Finally finding your edge is doing all your mentor says without making mistakes, and they'll get to a point where you have mastered it, and then they'll get to a point where you now have certain gray areas in the strategy where you just are not all that comfortable because it doesn't suit your personality that much. You want to take that particular part and backtest only that part of your strategy. You want to see if your strategy can work with another alternative of that variable or without that variable. Now, the result and the feedback you get will make you know if you must force that thing back into your strategy or you can remove it. Because listen, the beginning of this video I said is to learn what worked and then change it. So learn what works and then refine it, customize it to suit you 100%, that nobody can find your exact approach on the internet. And that is your holy grail. That's the best strategy you're looking for. That is a strategy that's going to keep you consistently profitable, and you just can't teach it out because it's going to be difficult, because it's you, it's part of you, and even if you do, nobody's going to understand you. And this is the building. That building comes from understanding what the mentor has offered to you, because you want to know what works first, what has worked for somebody else. You want to learn it and then you want to make it your own, and when you find the edge, you become unstoppable. So all you need is more funding, not better strategies, not more win rates, more funding, because now you've gotten the hang of it. Now, if you're watching this video right now and you're like, damn, I never knew this was how this thing works. I can feel it. I can feel you. I get it 100%. And if you don't take action, you're just going to go back and keep watching more YouTube videos. The action you need to take right now is seek your unique strategy from what works. So the first step, getting what works because it has worked for somebody else, and then making it yours and then winning. And that's it. And this is exactly why what have made me 15 payouts in 2024. I have not had a single loss this year. And as at the time I'm shooting this video, it's 11th of January 2025, and I have taken around 3 trades this year and I won all of them, including over having 6-hour trade on NFP, which was yesterday, 10th January. And you need to know what works. And to give back to the community, I've been able to open a community where you can learn only what works, and there you understand the right way to get your daily buyers. There you understand the right way to improve your psychology, tested ways that helped me. There you learn how to journal like a professional. There you learn how to approach your entries, how to manage your trades, how to manage your risk professionally, because it works. And from the information you get, if we have alike personalities, it can just be exactly what you've been looking for. But if your personality is different from me, maybe you're more aggressive or you're more conservative than I am, then you have how to tweak it, and that will be with my guidance, because I'm going to guide you all through your journey till you're consistently profitable. And if you want to get into this community, the first link in the description is my DM on Telegram, and then you just send me a message, Forex, let's chat. And when we chat, I'm gonna know your particular problem, your particular struggle, and then I'm gonna put you on and I'm gonna help you get profitable. This is all you need. And then I get a lot of people that ask me what funding I use. They see me post about 10 trades, getting payout from them. 10 trades is a prop firm and also a broker, and I'm happy I luckily found them early 2024, and ever since I've been working with them, withdrawals have been very smooth. They have the instant funding and they have the evaluation. Okay, the instant funding, they fund you without challenges, that's it. And the evaluation is normal, you know, you have to go through challenges to get funded. And if you want to be part of 10 trades and you want to make more inquiries, you can also DM me with the first link. But if you know about them and you want to register directly, the link to register directly is in the description. I want to see everybody that watched this video win at trading in 2025. There is no time. You will need to win at trading, because that's the only way you prove to yourself that all the years you've put in counted. I'll see you guys in the next video. The video right here you see is going to help you tremendously in your career. Peace.